Shawna here with Pro Wrestling Enforcer Podcast, and right now we want to welcome Chicago's woman independent pro wrestler, Leslie La Muneca, to PWE today. She has joined us on Zoom for the first time. We've interviewed her before in person at Galli Wrestling. And make sure to check out her big match coming up against the Pink Dream, Gracia, at Ragin Pro Wrestling, Heatwave 2 in Green Bay, Wisconsin, August 27th. She'll also be part of Midwest All-Star Wrestling this Sunday, August 7th. That's in Minnesota. And she's the PWX, Powerhouse Wrestling Xtreme Women's Champion, and the All Out. Oh, there it is. Awesome. And you are still the All Out Women's Wrestling Champion as well.
Sadly, not anymore.
Okay.
Lost my Shawna Reed on June 19th, but I probably will get my title back soon. Don't worry.
Okay. No worries. No worries. And those are so that'll be the only belt you're holding right now, right?
Yeah, currently.
Okay, cool. Well, we appreciate you being on the show, and congratulations on retaining that belt recently.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I love being on here. It's like my third time I can say being on the show. So I love being on PWE. Definitely. I would love to be back again soon or whenever you would like me on here.
Of course. You're definitely welcome on any time. And, we'll do something in person as well. But, yeah, definitely you had a tough match at Powerhouse Wrestling Xtreme that happened last Saturday night.
Definitely. I wrestled Valentina Loca, and I still retain. It's crazy because I actually, before I started wrestling, I went to Rise and Shimmer, and I saw Valentina wrestle. Mm-hmm. So for me to actually wrestle her now, it's crazy. I'm mind blown because of it.
Definitely, and that was a big event. It was also Rhino was in the house as well, so that must have been exciting.
Oh, it was.
For sure. And that was a big event. It was called New Breed, right?
Yes, I think so.
Definitely. Yeah, I have not been to a Powerhouse Wrestling Xtreme event yet. I definitely have to mark it on my calendar to go one day all the way out in Streeter.
Yeah. We just had a recent show, I think, I don't remember, it was July 9th in Bearwood Eagles Club.
Yeah. Definitely. And Manny Cortez recently joined you at Pro Wrestling, Powerhouse Wrestling Xtreme. Yeah.
I had a match with him this past Saturday as well. I wrestled twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we'll talk about the busy summer you've had, be able to do more bookings now that you have some free time from school. How is that? I think you're going to your senior year, right?
Yes, this is my senior year. I'm really excited because now I get to turn 18, maybe more opportunities. This summer, I've been going to the gym and trying to get more fit so that way I'm actually ready. I've wrestled for First Wrestling, Higher Ground Wrestling in Minnesota back in June. I recently wrestled for Sawa. I'm honestly so excited that I get to work for more companies as I'm growing as a wrestler. You don't see a lot of young doing this at a young age. So I'm happy that I'm experiencing my dream.
Yeah, definitely. I'm happy for you. I love seeing all the places that you've been wrestling at. You go on YouTube, you can see all the different matches as well. And so that's going to be exciting for you.
Yeah.
Definitely. And talk about, going to the various promotions. Now you're required to do promos. So how much more comfortable has that gone for you over time?
I feel like I still need a little bit more practice, but I'm getting there. I know I'm getting there. And, as champion now, I got to create more promos. And I know that as a heel in Powerhouse Wrestling, we haven't seen that at Galli just yet. But it's pretty awesome, I have my manager with me, and sadly we won. Well, not sadly, happily we won this, back in April. So I'm pretty excited to, see what the future holds for me. Maybe I win more titles. We never know.
For sure. Who's managing you? Is it Jimmy? Jimmy managing you?
No, I have Muneca.
Oh, okay. Cool. And so, talk about, your upcoming match, with RPW, Ragin Pro Wrestling. You take on the Glamour Champion, the Pink Dream, Alex Gracia. So how do you feel about that matchup? She's been everywhere. She's been NXT, AEW Dark, Impact Wrestling, WOW, ROH.
Oh my God, I'm actually pretty excited. Like, I feel like I've worked so hard for this moment, and maybe that day, I don't know. Maybe Ragin Pro gets to see a new champion, that have the title on the line.
Definitely, and I know there's a lot of other women you're connected to in Ragin Pro Wrestling. We know that Heather Reckless and you have yet to square off there.
Yeah, I mean, that was the original match.
Right.
Because it was originally Alex Gracia versus Jasmine Allure for the RPW Glamour Championship. But I guess Jasmine, she got something going on that day. And I mean, last show I had a match with Blair Onyx for the RPW Women's Championship where I gladly retained my title. So I guess I got my opportunity to face Alex Gracia now.
Definitely, that's an exciting matchup for you. I know that recently you've been in a feud with Galli Wrestling, with Galli Women's Champion Missa, Kate. I know, talk about your professional rivalry, but you also have a relationship with her. She's a trained partner as well.
Yeah, Missa, she could be sweet, I guess. She's Chicago's sweetheart. But when she's in the ring, she's definitely not a sweetheart, Right. She has what she definitely has what I want, so I'm definitely coming for that title soon.
Definitely. I mean, did you girls have to clean out all the popcorn from your hair that Yabo was throwing and in your face and everything, and her, and yeah.
And it was kind of like, I was kind of debating to go out before. I'm just like, I don't want to go out. I'm scared of clowns, because I definitely am scared of clowns. But they cheated. I think we need a rematch. I think me and Orion needs a rematch because that wasn't fair,
Definitely. You have to always watch out for Yabo, man. He was throwing popcorn at me. I was the cameraman for the show.
Yeah.
As you know.
That match, I wasn't too happy about it. What was the whole getting hit with the title and then speared after? Like,
yes.
I mean, I guess all women for themselves when it comes to the title, but I clearly never got pinned that championship match, so I know I deserve a rematch.
True. How do you balance, going to school, being a pro wrestler at 17 years of age? It's got to be tough. I mean, you got shows and you're there till what, midnight, helping tear down the ring, and then you got class the next morning at 8 a.m. or something.
Yes. Well, it's really like all about balancing for me, because I like keep my time managed. So I would, if let's say I were to go to school, I don't get out till 3 o'clock. I do get home around 3:15ish. I'll eat something small, do my homework, and then finish it, and then go to practice or to the gym or wherever I'm headed. And then I would come home, take a shower, and go to sleep. And if it's a show day, well, it's usually on Saturdays or Sundays. I would probably sleep in a little bit more,
Right.
But still gotta wake up early because it takes me really long to get ready. And it depends on how far the show is for us.
True.
I still travel with my parents, of course, because I'm still underage. But I love that because they're supporting me and like putting their stuff to the side,
Definitely. And so, yeah, that's amazing that your family supports you in what you're doing.
Yeah, I mostly appreciate my mom a lot. That's where my name actually came from, La Muneca. I did want to inherit something from her when it came to me wrestling. And when I asked her, hey, that's actually the reason behind my name. La Muñeca, because when she was little, they called her La Muñeca. So I also wanted to have part of her, and I added La Muñeca to my actual name since it is Leslie.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I'm sure she appreciates that.
Well, definitely.
And then talk about, getting a chance to perform outside of Galli. You know, you had the chance to wrestle. You mentioned Blair Onyx. You've seen you against Sierra, who cheated.
Yeah.
Win.
Fair, Avalon interfered in the match, but I recently had a match, I guess, 2 weeks ago with my partner, Foyer Nocturna. He's been at Galli also.
Okay.
We squared off against Sierra and Georgia Avalon, and thankfully we took the victory because
Nice.
I guess, yeah, he's like my brother, so it was nice partnering up with him.
For sure. And you usually partner up with him, so were you surprised that you had partnered up with Orion? That was the first time partnering, right?
Oh, I mean, it wasn't too surprising, but Orion is a very athletic guy. He's pretty nice. I hope to tag with him soon again, He was an amazing partner, even though, it wasn't fair that we lost because, he got low blowed because the ref was distracted. So,
yes,
we definitely need that rematch.
Definitely do. You guys watch the matches afterwards? Because I know it's on Facebook and stuff. You guys like to watch it? For sure. Talk about it. We also see the male professional wrestlers. That reminds me, they get dollars thrown their way, not just for the main event in Galli. Now we've seen that happen on the undercard. We saw it with the Gladiator Championship. We saw it with Orion Creed and Dreambreaker. So when are we gonna see fans throw dollars for the women's match at Galli or maybe elsewhere?
Well, I'm not sure yet. It just depends on the fans, Every time I'm out there, I go and do the best I can, So let's hope that when I do get my chance for that Galli Women's Championship, they're all throwing money at me when I win that championship,
Right, definitely. I know you're definitely gunning for that title belt, and we're excited to see that. And you've had, many seminars, definitely from different professional wrestlers like that you look up to, Ricky Marvin, Bandito, and you got to train with Scott Garland. You got to do his seminar. Do you have like a favorite seminar, or is it all like the same for you?
Well, they were all totally different. The day that I went to the Scotty Tuhati seminar, I didn't expect for me to also have I can't say debut match, but a debut at CSW, because I got to be in the battle royal. Hopefully I actually go back to CSW and get a match soon. Bandito, oh my god, it's completely different, a lot of cardio, and I know I need to get my cardio up. That's why I've been to the gym more, so when he comes back I can be ready, and Ricky Marvin, who's coming soon to Galli, I'm really excited because he has pushed me a lot, and even though sometimes it would just be me and him, he would be like, just think of this as the Karate Kid. You're Daniel and I'm Mr. Miyagi. And he wouldn't motivate me more and more and more.
Anyone out there that you want to take a seminar with? Like, I know guys that are maybe too busy to stick around, like Sam Adonis. That'd be interesting, right? Or Psycho Clown.
I could say Sam Adonis. Sam Adonis. I actually, surprisingly, I didn't know he was gonna be that tall. I've never seen Sam Adonis since the first time he came to Galli. I thought he was pretty cool when I watched him wrestle all over, but I'm just like, what if this happens, or what if that? I'm very short. You could probably tell. So the first time when I actually saw him, he was really tall. I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, I would love to learn from Sam Adonis. I would love to learn from anyone actually. Just it doesn't have to be a specific person, you know.
Sure, definitely. And yeah, that was cool that I appreciate you wearing the PWE shirt when you're at that CSW show. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then now you talk about, you know, Galli Wrestling is your home promotion, and you have like Lady Tigress, who you have a sister like Vaughn with, but, you know, a rivalry seems to be in the works, you know, after the match, of course, she went after you, she speared you. And then she, you know, she put Missa Kate on notice. So talk about Lady Tigress and your professional rivalry with her.
I mean, we started together. We started training together. We are not close. We are friends. We're not close, though.
Okay.
But I could say she's a great worker. I worked with her so many times, and yeah.
Definitely. Hopefully you'll get a chance to do it again for gold this time. And now when you see Galli, you know, Carlos comes in the ring and he has this banner and he unveils it like he did last month. Rob Myers, you know, he got the nod. Do you ever envision that for yourself, you know, being on the Wall of Fame for Galli one day, maybe when you moved on from Galli?
I mean, I could say yes, because I mean, there wasn't much women when I first started. Like,
right.
I knew that Kylie was in there a few times, Thunder Rosa, but you never actually seen that much women like you see now. You know,
right.
You had Paloma. Sadly, she's taking a break. I hope she's doing better. We have Lady, we have me, and we have Missa Kate. But I really hope that we can extend this women's division more, so I can, you know, show them who Leslie Muneca really is, you know. But yeah, I really do hope that one day I do have a banner to show that even women can make it on there, you know.
Definitely, that'd be exciting. And you said there's another woman that's coming up?
I said I hope there is future women,
okay.
You know.
So right.
That kind of next girls are coming, but
for sure.
Fresh meat.
Yeah, for now it's just 3 of you.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, you had Gabriela, Guerrera. She also has worked in Galli as well with you in a tag team match.
Definitely.
I know she's from freelance.
Yeah. We've definitely had a few tag team matches, you know. We were once a tag team, I guess you can say, but she hasn't wrestled much at Galli, so we haven't had our tag matches.
Right. Well, hopefully one day you guys will get a chance to do that once again.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And then you know, if anybody wants to follow you or buy your merchandise, let them know how to get a hold of you.
Instagram, you can find me as Leslie Muneca _. So on Twitter, Leslie Muneca, and also on Facebook, Leslie Muneca. For merchandise, I usually bring my own merchandise. So you would have to come to my shows.
Yes.
Unless you message me and we could settle something so I could send it out.
Cool. And I also wanted to mention, though, talk about your ring gear. And why is it important for you to have the bright colors for what you're trying to portray? Right? Because we see that. You always have bright colors. You're never like in dark and gray and stuff like that. And you can plug the person who does your ring gear as well.
Of course, we have Lucha Lady. We have her name is actually Maribel Correa. Oh my God. And there's a lot of colorful gear only because I'm a very happy person, you know? Like, I want to go out there and like show everyone that I'm the nicest one out there. Like, I'm cool, you know? All the girls you see is like black and blackish, but then we see Missa, and she has some gray and green.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in her hands.
Yeah, gotta love old Missa with her pajama bottoms. Yeah, she's cool. I got to interview her on the podcast. I don't know if you got a chance to see it.
I will check that out soon.
Yeah, it was at another show. It was like an all-woman show in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I think that's important. I think Lady Tigress, she's wearing the dark colors, obviously. She's the Rudo heel. So definitely see the contrast.
Definitely, but we don't know. Maybe we turn heel one day and we go all black.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's definitely true. Well, I really appreciate you being on the show, and best of luck to you, Leslie La Muneca on PWE. We appreciate you being on very much. Always a pleasure.
I would love to be back.
Oh yeah, anytime. And Liz, I think your career is just growing and growing, so we definitely have more and more to talk about as time goes on. I mean, is there anything I didn't cover? Like, is there any particular match you think the fans should check out? Something I didn't mention, an opponent of yours, or
that Sierra versus me at Janesville Wrestling Alliance. That was pretty. Yeah. I have a few matches that I still need to upload on my YouTube channel. For now, I only have me versus Shayla Hyde on there, and me versus Free Range Kara at First Wrestling. So I hope that I get to upload more soon and, get the time to.
Definitely. I know, and there's so many dream opponents for you out there as well, I'm sure, right?
Oh, definitely.
Is there any that come to mind, or?
Well, she's currently not wrestling right now. AJ Lee was always one of them. Charlotte Flair, Taya, Deonna Purrazzo. Nice. Yeah, there's always this cool fan that's always tagging me to at least wrestle Billy Starks,
Oh, yes.
Because we're just young,
For sure. I mean, I like to see it now, but then I also like to see it later, you know what I mean? So kind of part of me is torn with that one.
Yeah.
Like I think it'd have more like international when you're older to do it, more international emphasis. But I think it would be great now as well. So hopefully one day.
Great.
All right, Leslie, best of luck to you. I will see you. I don't know when I'll see you. I know you said you're not at this Galli, so we'll see you probably in August, in September for the next Galli.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Best of luck to you. Take care. And everybody check out Ragin Pro Wrestling Heatwave 2. If you happen to be in the Green Bay, Wisconsin area, we'll put the link out for how to purchase tickets and everything like that. And make sure to check on. Buy tickets. When you buy tickets, I think you can put Leslie's name down, right? I don't know. You have more information about that?
Oh, yeah. When you refer me to the promoter and you buy tickets, it will benefit me in a way. So go buy your tickets.
Definitely buy tickets and say you got them for Leslie. I appreciate you again, Leslie La Muneca on PWE, and best of luck to you. And we'll be watching. And again, we'll catch up with you next month in Galli Wrestling.
Bye.
Bye.